Hey, what's up everybody? How's it going? Welcome. My name is Oshikorosu and I'm going to play some Pokemon for you guys. Well, to be honest, this is really for me. Pokemon has been a really big passion of mine ever since I was young. You guys know I'm pretty old right now. I mean going back like 20 kind of years. The original Pokemon Red cartridge was the very first Pokemon game I ever owned and played. So, I kind of let it lie dormant for a while, and if you guys are aware, I actually recently started a Soul Link with a friend of mine, the Epic Asian, and it has kind of reawoken this bug inside of me, this Pokemon bug that is inside my soul, freaking to get out. So what's going to happen is I'm going to start playing here, and as we play, I'm going to kind of talk about myself, my history with Pokemon. But one thing I want to start with at the start of every episode is I see it's kind of popular. The question of the day. So this is kind of me telling my origin story with Pokemon. So if you guys have time in the comment section, or you guys just want to kind of like get in and get out, let me know, where did you guys start with Pokemon? You know, where is it for you? Like for me, it was Pokemon Red cartridge on Game Boy, you know, like on, what was it, Game Boy Color? I think that's where we started. And we are playing, so he's got a randomized Pokemon there. We are playing a randomized Nuzlocke, so we're going to talk about that as well, but first we're going to just talk about me. So, yeah, long time ago when baby Oshi was chilling around, I got into Pokemon and my brother got into Pokemon, and he played Blue and I played Red. Bulbasaur was my very first Pokemon, and I don't really know, you know, where I lost Pokemon, honestly, but I mean, I played it, let's call him, what was some of the other names? Okay, I guess I don't want to call him Gary. Let's call him Larry. Let's just get Harry with it. Harry Larry. We'll call him Larry. So anyways, yeah, so I played the Pokemon, and then the card game came out, and I played the card game for a while, and I remember in middle school buying one of my most vivid memories. It's so crazy. Is in middle school I bought a Zapdos card. I bought a Zapdos card for $20. And it was way overpriced. The card wasn't even worth that. No, we don't want to pause. We want to get our potion from the PC. I don't know if I was looking at the randomizer and see if there was an option to randomize that item, and I don't think there is a way to randomize that item. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, I played the card game quite a bit too, and then eventually like Gen 2 came out, and I kind of was growing up as a kid, and I was like, you know what, maybe I thought Pokemon was lame or something at the time, and I don't know what the reason really was, but I just remember thinking like, okay, 150 was good, now they got Gen 2, and like all these new Pokemons, how am I supposed to keep up? I didn't know, so I kind of just left it. So I started the Soul Link with Epic Asian, and I know some friends of mine who also do Pokemon content, and I've always wanted to do it. I've just loved Pokemon ever since I was young and wanted to get into it. I think the randomizers is a really good way to get back into Pokemon because it makes everything exciting again. Like it's not just like grinding low-level Pokemon or whatever it is, and I don't know. It's just awesome. So, this is literally the most exciting part of any Pokemon Let's Play, Randomize a Nuzlocke, is the starter Pokemon. So I only know much about Gen 1, and I don't know everything about Gen 1 because it's been about 20 years for me. Maybe a little less than that, but... Okay, that is a pretty chill looking Pokemon. I don't know his name, but he's big, and he's got wings, and he's got claws and stuff. So that's kind of cool. So we don't want, well, let's just see what else we got. Okay, we got a bull, like a Taurus thing. I don't know. Nah, that's kind of boring. And we got a dung beetle. Okay. I don't know the name of any of these Pokemon, but we're going to pick this dude here. Hopefully he has a move we can use. If not, I'll have to re-randomize my thing and we'll start again. A Scizor. I feel like that's an evolution of an existing Pokemon that I should know in Gen 1. Do we want to give him a name? Yeah, let's call him Clamps, because you guys watch Futurama? Come on, guys. Don't leave me hanging here. Got the clamps! Got the clamps! Okay. Clamps it is. Oh, no. Not Clanks. Not Clanks. Clamps. Yeah, so I'm kind of new to Gen 2 and Gen 3, and that's why I think Fire Red is probably a good start. It's Get the Heracross. Okay. I think it's like a good mix up where I can introduce myself into a couple new generations at once, but it's not just focusing on one old generation. Plus, we're also getting like into the, like, I mean, I'm not a stickler for graphics, but I mean, this is like the benchmark into like entry-level graphics for me. He looks kind of like a Mewtwo from here. Oh, for Pete's sake, so pushy. Okay, we're good. I do know how to battle, so thank you. I appreciate that. I will knock his dung beetle out. Heracross. Okay, so we have quick attack and leer. So quick attack is an attack. It's not exceptionally strong, but we'll take it. It's gonna be good. We are gonna check my character to see if he is holding an item. We're gonna do a summary here directly after this fight. And it's not very effective. Okay, he did a lot of damage for that being not very effective. I'm just saying. Okay, we'll quick attack. And that's cool because we get the first attack with quick attack. So we are playing a Nuzlocke. So let's kind of talk about the Nuzlocke situation here. So we are going into focus energy. Okay, I don't know if that's a good... Whoa, that's a lot of experience. Unbelievable, I picked the wrong Pokemon. You didn't pick the wrong Pokemon, dude. You just suck at being a Pokemon trainer. We're gonna kick your butt. Okay, let's go. So, let's just check the summary of our Pokemon. Okay, he does have an item. So let's check out. We have a Sizer. He is a bug/steel type Pokemon. He's holding TM31. He's bashful in nature. Oh, that's so cute. And he has the ability Damp, so it prevents self-destruction. Okay, he starts off with a very high base attack. I'm happy with that. I like the idea of like physical attacks. Quick attack, leer, and focus energy. So what is focus energy? The user takes a deep breath and focuses. Oh, so it's just like a boost for critical hit rate. Okay. Okay, so we have he is a primary bug type Pokemon. So Nuzlocke rules means that, let's check the item. I feel like I'm talking all over the place here. So let's kind of, let's rewind. So talking back towards what a Nuzlocke is. So a Nuzlocke is like a hard mode version of the game and it's randomized. Oh, that's an awful item. Everything is randomized, so our encounter enemies are randomized. You guys seen our first starter Pokemon are randomized. The trainers that we meet are going to use randomized Pokemon, and we all have randomized abilities, which is why my Sizer has a damp attack. Oh, a Plusle! It's so cute! I'm nervous that electricity is strong against steel. Okay. Okay, so let's go. Now once we get Pokemon, once we get Pokeballs is when the Nuzlocke kind of officially starts. And what that really means for us is that when we go to a new area, every time we're on a new route, so we're currently on Route 2. Are we? I think we're on Route 2. Route 1, sorry. We're on Route 1, so we will have to catch a Pokemon from Route 1 in our first encounter after we have Pokeballs. We don't have Pokeballs right now, so it's literally impossible for us to catch a Pokemon. So we have to run to Viridian City. Ooh, a Psyduck. I hope that's not I hope he's not my first encounter. I'd take a Plusle for sure. I don't know if Plusle evolves though. So we only have one opportunity to catch a Pokemon in each route. So it's always the first encounter. If you knock out that Pokemon, you can't catch them. If that Pokemon flees from you, you can't catch them. You can't have another encounter. You know, if you like meet an Abra and they teleport or something, you're out of luck. The only time you get a second opportunity is if you happen to be. Oh, and they can't. Yes, so the Pokemon you can't catch cannot be the same as one of your other existing Pokemon. So we already have a bug Pokemon. So if we found like, I don't know, a Wurmple or a Caterpie or something like that, we would not be able to catch them, and that would be our only opportunity to re-roll that first fight, that first encounter. So with that being said, once we deliver the package down to Oak, he's going to give us 5 Pokeballs, and we are going to be in for our first encounter. Let's not worry about fighting. I don't want this character to get leveled up and get too strong, you know? Okay. So 2 Plusles and a Psyduck. It's not looking promising. I mean, this little dude here is not a bug type, so it doesn't matter. We'll have to catch him. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. It's electricity based, right? I'm pretty sure he's electric based. So yeah, so that's kind of like the idea of the Nuzlocke. Randomize Pokemon, randomize items, randomize everything, as much as it can be. So we got 2 potions and a TM31. It's like TM31 just leaves a bad taste in my mouth, you know. Okay, we're gonna hit up Oak, and then we're gonna go and catch our first Pokemon and go back to Viridian City and kind of peep it out there. So we're gonna kind of go with that. And that's going to be our introductory episode. I mean, I don't want to go too crazy with it. I don't want to go too, too ham, because part of the fun part of the Nuzlocke is making these encounters, trying to catch them. Did you make it? Did you not? What Pokemon did you get? And I will be doing grinding and stuff like that in between, but I probably won't do a lot of the recording for the grinding. Grinding is usually long and boring, and I'm using an emulator, so I'm just going to speed it up anyways. So we've got our Pokédex. But I don't want to do too much grinding. Okay, so one of the things I learned last time was that I did a lot of grinding in our Soul Link with the Epic Asian, and actually what was happening was my Pokemon were so strong that I was scared to even attack our first encounter enemies on each route. And it was literally like just so bad. I was like, I don't know how we're gonna do this. I was throwing Pokeballs at enemies like full life, just trying to catch them because I didn't know, like I just was too nervous. So we're gonna try and avoid that situation. Okay, let's see what our first encounter is. Hopefully it's not a Psyduck. Play. Okay, it's a Weezing. Okay, well, we'll go with it. I mean, that's gonna be what it's about, right? So let's quick attack him once. And then I mean, we should have that. This should be not a problem for us. So what kind of, is he just a poison type Pokemon? Pretty sure he is. And then part of my adventure too, guys, is learning like all my typings, learning, oh, whoa, that's no bueno. Oh, it doesn't affect clamps. Is that because Bug isn't affected by poison? Okay, whatever. Let's catch him again. If we run out of Pokeballs too, we're screwed. What is going on? I have no other way to weaken this dude. Our first counter Pokemon cannot be a bust. Wow, that was super random. Like that, there was a lot of variation there. Like it just went like two instas, and then one. He's an urban Pokemon. He's a poison gas Pokemon. Very rarely, a sudden mutation can result in 2 small coughing twins becoming conjoined as a Weezing. All right. Yeah. So let's give him a name. Let's call him Toxic. I mean, should we call him League of Legends community? One of the other parts of the Nuzlocke, the rules, it's kind of like a given. You always have to nickname your Pokemon. Let's call him Toxicity. I think we can get away with that. Toxicity in our city, in our city. It's a good song. Don't bust me about it. Okay, so that's our first encounter. We actually caught a Weezing and we have a Scizor. Oh, a Scyther. That's what I'm thinking of. The evolution of a Scizor is maybe a Scyther? And Scyther is a Gen 1, but Scizor is definitely not. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to hit the PC Center, hit the Pokemon Center, heal up, and I'm going to tease you guys and take you guys into Route 2, which is where we're going to join our next episode. We're going to start off, do our next encounter, and I will likely do our next encounter, do some grinding, level up, and then take you guys to the gym as we go through. So I think that's going to be the plan. I wonder what Pokemon are lying in the next route. It's kind of interesting to think. Oh, there's an item. Let's pick up the item here, and then we'll call her there. So guys, again, question of the day: when did you start with Pokemon? You know, what was an escape rope? What was the introduction for Pokemon into you guys? You know, for me it was Pokemon Red. Bulbasaur was my main, and I did take him very far into that. So, yeah, Bulbasaur into Venusaur was my big foray into Pokemon. So So yeah, nice short episode, guys. If you guys like the content you've seen today, definitely encourage you guys, leave me a like on the video. Leave me a comment in the section below. Let me know about the question of the day, or just let me know what you thought about the video today. Definitely encourage you guys to do that, because I always look forward to reading your guys' comments and pick those and respond to them. Plus, going forward, I'm going to be using the comment section to pick names for next Pokemon. So if your name is in this comment section, by the time I record this next episode, I will have your name, possibly your name is going to be picked for my next Pokemon. So we'll see how that works. Guys, also don't forget, I live stream on Twitch 5 nights a week, Sunday through Thursday, and I definitely encourage you guys to stop by twitch.tv/Oshikorosu. Come check me out. We have a really rocking community. Would love to have you guys hang there, and would just love to see it. So hopefully you guys enjoy this Pokemon content, because I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to start with Fire Red, and then maybe move on into like the next gen and see. And I'm going to go Randomize and Nuzlocke the whole way, because I just think like that's just a funner way to play. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about the Nuzlocke too, don't be afraid to ask. I think I covered most of the rules. I forgot to mention that if you faint a Pokemon on your team, you have to retire them internally or permanently, like they passed away. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Stay positive, rock it out, and I will see you next time. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.